Will Smith, a rapper from Philly who was pretty much a commercial rapper starting off, but eventually blew up to be one of Hollywood's top actors. But just like the majority of top entertainers in Hollywood, he displays strange behavior, and we can see demonic things displayed in his career. But first, what is the origin of Hollywood? Hollywood, we know, is a demonic and satanic entertainment world full of actors, entertainers, athletes, rappers, musicians, etc. But where does the name stem from? What is the origin of the name? Hollywood was a wood that the Druid priests created wands out of to cast magic spells. That's something that we should think about. Hollywood is a specific wood that the priests of the pagan societies, Druids, and other nations, they made magic wands from this wood to cast spells. So, what is Hollywood really doing? Are they casting spells today on people? You better believe it. Majority of Hollywood entertainers reject the Most High Yahuwah to follow Satan and the fallen ones for fortune and fame. Let's look at Will Smith TV show Fresh Prince of BelAir. Will Smith plays a young Will who moves from Philly to BelAir with his uncle and aunt, who is adapting to their rich lifestyle due to his uncle being a judge. As funny as many of the episodes are, when we just look on the surface, we can see how many can become indoctrinated by the show. Will is the kid who is irresponsible.
I don't remember if I told you or not, but when I dropped the tape off at the editor, I just, I authorized a few last-minute changes.
You authorized a few changes? Nobody gave you permission to authorize any changes.
No, but it's cool, Uncle Phil. You're gonna love it. Oh, here it comes, here it comes.
Hi, I'm Philip Banks, and I'm running for Superior Court Judge. What the hell is that? I just don't get it, Will. I mean, what is going on in that head of yours?
I don't know, Uncle Phil. I'm out of control. Please stop me before I disobey again.
Don't you ever stop to think before you do these disgusting things?
Of course.
Careless, a jester who's never really serious.
You walking around carrying a gun? What do you think you're gonna do with that? It's for protection. Carlton, whoa, man, what do you do? You think it's that easy to just shoot somebody? I close my eyes. I was gonna eat that, man. Everything's a damn joke to you.
Oh, my God.
Philip, don't make a big thing out of it. If this is how he feels comfortable, he's not killing anybody.
Doesn't care for an education. As in high school boy, he jumps from woman to woman, a bad influence.
You know, I didn't want to have to say this, but it's your fault I'm in this mess. Before you showed up, I was leading a nice, sheltered existence. But you made me see there was a whole world beyond BelAir.
Oh, hold it. Who do we have here?
We met at the mall.
Huh. What's your name, son?
This.
This is a stick with a snake wrapped around it.
He got his horn chopped off.
I'm going swimming in the neighbor's pool.
Carlton, listen, we have to stand up to him, man. If he smells fear, he'll attack.
How dare you two defy me?
Now see here, big guy.
What is it?
Those pills that Carlton took, they were from my locker.
What?
Look, Uncle Phil, I was just keeping them in case I needed them.
How could you be so stupid? You know you shouldn't be messing with drugs.
Look, I know, Uncle Phil. I mean, somebody gave them to me at school. I mean, I didn't mean for Carlton to take them. I didn't even know if I was going to take them. I'm sorry, Uncle Phil.
Sorry? My son could have died because of you.
Etc. But yet, he is seen as the cool kid, the alpha male, whereas Carlton is the one who was responsible, seeks education, obedient to parents unless he is influenced by will, not focused on girls solely, but on his career and education first. But yet, he is seen as the dork, the lame, and the beta male. This alone will indoctrinate the boys to believe they have to behave as Will and other characters throughout history to be accepted.
Like you and me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Will, Carlton doesn't exactly exemplify what I think a Phi Beta Gamma is.
Oh, and what is that?
Well, it's not Ralph Lauren shirts and wingtip shoes in corporate America. We don't need a brother like him in this fraternity. Man, he is exactly what you need in this fraternity. I mean, Carlton has been a straight A student since preschool. He gives you 150% every time. Look, Will, I realize he's your cousin and you have to defend him, but this discussion is closed.
To be seen as cool, to be an alpha male, when in reality, these are the beta traits. Thanks to Hollywood, Hollywood is so demonic, it's so satanic. We have to pay attention to what they do, even on the surface, not looking too deep into the occult and satanic things they do, but just the things they do on the surface. But something that is very demonic and not done by accident is the title of the show, The Fresh Prince of BelAir. This shows you how demonic the creators really are. BelAir. Let's look up Bel, the god. This is the Wikipedia definition of Bel. Bel, signifying Lord or Master, is a title rather than a genuine name applied to various gods in Mesopotamia religion of Akkad, Assyria, and Babylonia. Okay, so we have to be aware of when we call Father Yah. If you haven't noticed, that's why I don't refer to him as Lord. Because after reading this, I just didn't feel comfortable referring to him as Lord. Because we see right here it says Bel, signifying Lord or Master, is a title rather than a genuine name. And remember in the Ten Commandments it say, thou shalt not take the name of Yah, not the title, the name of Yah in vain. Remember that. But we see right here who Bel really is. Bel is actually Satan. We're going to get to that. Let's look at Belial, the Wikipedia definition. Belial, also Belhor, Baalial, Beliar, Belial, Belial, Belial is a term occurring in the Hebrew Bible, which later became personified as the devil in Jewish and Christian texts. Remember when you read the Bible, they call wicked men sons of Belial. Remember that, okay? This is an article called Satan, his original name. It says, the two oldest religions in the world are that of El and Baal, aka Baal. El is a name used for the God of the Bible, Elohim, Yah, the creator of the universe. Baal, who is probably Satan, as shown later in this article, is the false god that opposes El or Elohim, the God of Abraham. In the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 24, it reads, but when the Pharisees heard it, they said, this fellow do not cast out devils, but by Beelzebub, the prince of the devils. But Satan was also referred to as the prince of air in the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 2, where in time past you walk according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. The Fresh Prince of Baal, which is Satan, Air. BelAir, the Fresh Prince of Baal, Prince of the Air. The Fresh Prince of Air, or the Fresh Prince of the Devils. This is not by accident. Many may say, well, that's just the name of a city or suburb in California. Well, we just seen what is the origin of Hollywood. California is where a lot of these satanic people reside. Hence the pagan names of many suburbs and cities in Cali. When people want to sell their soul to Satan, Hollywood is on the main beacon. Hollywood runs the porn industries. Bohemian Grove is in California. BelAir is where many of these satanic Hollywood people reside. It's no coincidence those wildfires destroyed many of the rich areas, including BelAir. The Heavenly Father, Yah judgment is in effect. Another thing I wanted to point out is one of the main cities in California, which is called Los Angeles, okay, which is a Latin or Spanish word, but when you look up the translation, it's called City of Angels or Los Angeles. I will repeat that. City of Angels or Los Angeles, okay? So why would they name it that? Think about it. And what angels are these people talking about? They're not talking about no heavenly angels. They're not talking about the Most High Yah, the holy angels. They talking about them fallen ones. That's why Hollywood and California harbors a lot of wickedness. A lot of celebrities love California. They love LA. A lot of demonic rituals are done there. It's no coincidence that they named it that. But when you look at Will Smith, that was his first TV show. And then after that, he was working with Quincy Jones with that TV show. And I'm not going to even go into full detail about Quincy Jones. Do your research. It's a lot of gay allegations about him, and I believe they are true, definitely. But it was his first TV show called The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which is Satan. And then after that, his movie career just skyrocketed. You know, he became this famous actor. One of the biggest actors actually right now, today, the highest paid. But when you look at when you look at Will Smith, I'm calling him Fresh Prince. When you look at Will Smith, look at a lot of the movie roles. Like one of the first movies he was in, I think it was called 6 Degrees of Separation. The movie was so gay, you know, it was insane. Like I wouldn't even advise an adult to watch it. I'm gonna show some scenes just to, you know, show you guys how gay it was and what would make a masculine man play this role. And I know many will say, oh, well, it's just a movie. It's just a movie. Like, you're too uptight. No, we walk with Father Yah. It don't matter whether it's a movie or not. That's how they trick you people.
I'm gonna have to explain to Elizabeth about the money and calm her. She gets so nervous. Hey, Paul, come on, stop that.
I was wondering if I could fuck you.
Man, I don't do things like that.
That's what makes it so nice. You don't.
Oh, there's someone in the house.
Someone in there.
Yes, hello?
Frank, I need help up here right away.
Oh my.
Please, don't tell my father. I haven't told him. I got so lonely and so afraid my
Give
dad
me
was
back
coming.
my $50.
I spent it. You had so much. I couldn't be alone.
Get out.
Quincy Jones brought in Fresh Prince. And his first movie was what? 6 Degrees of Separation. Fucking some dude in the ass on a movie. Am I right or wrong? He brought in Queen Latifah.
Set it off.
Queen Latifah set it off, licking and kissing on women. Are you following me?
Yes.
You're not supposed to put on women garments and play gay roles and kiss men and different things like that. But this just shows you how wicked not only as Hollywood is, but the wickedness that Will Smith is doing. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. It says, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination." Abomination, okay? And we know what the Father said, no abominations will enter into the kingdom. And also, when you look at Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's children, okay, because Jada Pinkett is not excluded either. You know, you dealing with a man that's into stuff, I'm sure she wicked too. I know she is. Dealing with this Hollywood industry, and look at their children. Their children are like androgynous. Okay, it's very satanic. They cross-dress, you know, and a lot of videos and pictures that I have seen, his daughter, she seems to be like very masculine, the way she's dressed and acts from time to time. Very deep into the spiritualism type movements. But then their son, from time to time, he would come off as feminine. And even Will Smith, he kissed his son all on the mouth. It was like he was breaking him. This is how wicked these people are. You know, Israel always sold out for money since the Bible days. You know, this is how our people are. And when you look at his son, he wear women's clothing. You know, he even had a gay role in a show. I forgot the name of the show. It was based on like the hip hop 70, 80 days, 1970s, 80s. And on the show, I think he actually kissed. It was portrayed as him kissing someone or something like that, kissing another man. So this just shows you how wicked they're turning their children out. They're doing this. The parents, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Let's go to Deuteronomy 22, chapter 5. "The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto Yah, thy Elohim." Remember what I said about abominations. They will not enter into the kingdom of Yah. Also, Will Smith, nowadays, he comes off as like this motivational speaker, like, you know, this guru. You know, he's into, I heard he's into Scientology. I don't know how true that is, but I heard him speaking some very weird things, you know. But he's supposed to be this guru or this motivational speaker.
Our individual, internal, private, separate joy. And then we were going to present.
I don't want to be an icon. I want to be an idea. You know, I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities. I want to represent magic, right? That you're in a universe and 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 only equals 4 if you accept that 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 is going to be what I want it to be. You know, and there's a redemptive power that making a choice has, you know, rather than feeling like you're at effect to all the things that are happening. Make a choice. Like, you just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way. It's like, it's water. It wants to move and go around stuff, you know. So for me, I want to represent possibilities. I want to represent the idea that you really can make what you want.
It's like you telling people that, yeah, if you work hard, you can get where I am. You know, you can get millions and this and that and live this way and do that. Just put it, it's all in your mind. You got to work hard. Look, to whoever listening, that's bull crap. Yes, when you work hard, you will achieve. I'm not saying that. But a lot of these celebrities, including Will Smith, they're lying to the youth and making it seem like they had to work super hard to get where they're at. No. We know what you did to get where you at. Tell them about the homosexual acts that you did behind closed doors, the rituals. But they lying to the youth and making it seem like they had to just work hard. No. You had to worship and bow down to Satan. So all your guru speeches and vain speeches are nothing in the Most High eyes. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 13, verse 11. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. See that? And we know that Will Smith and a lot of other celebrities have not gotten where they at now because of hard work. And it was past vanity. These people are worshiping Satan. Do your own research. So Will Smith and all these other celebrities, you talk and you babble about working hard and, you know, you can get YM when you put in hard work and this and that. And, you know, now you gurus and you're motivational speakers. A lot of these actors now, they're trying to become motivational guru speakers, leading people astray, leading people to believe they are God and, you know, The Secret and all this crap. But I'm here to tell you, you better walk with the Most High, because you can't look at what a person has and think they're just blessed, you know. And the Most High will bless you. But if you want to be this famous person and you want people to idolize you and you want to be worth billions of dollars and have all these millions and stuff like that, and that's what you're seeking, in this day and age, the wicked controls the world. And if you want to get access to that stuff, you got to go through them, just like Will Smith. Let's go to Mark chapter 8, verse 36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? And that's what a lot of these brothers and sisters are doing. They're losing their soul in the process of trying to become famous and get riches and be idolized and worshiped as a god or celebrity. It's not worth it. Walk with Father Yah. Peace.